Alright, so I really want to quickly just address the mess in the setup right now. I'm really sorry for the fact that it's extremely messy and dirty. I did not really plan. I planned on doing this update video for a while now. I'm just gonna have my mic, I know if you're closer to me, but I had an idea to do this update video for a while now, and I haven't had the chance to do it in so long because I haven't had the chance to sit down and properly talk about things and address them, and I still don't have enough time. I swear there's not enough time in the day to do things, but with that being said, we've got quite an update video for you guys today, and it's about that time where we sort of sit down and talk about what's going to be happening on the channel over the next little while, so let's get into it. So as a lot of you guys know, we are now like 2.5 weeks into April. It is now the 17th was when I'm recording this, and basically we have a lot of cool stuff planned upcoming for the summer and also on like the upcoming months of the channel leading up towards summer. Between now and May 29th, there's going to be some cool stuff happening on the channel, and once May 29th hits, there's going to be a whole new schedule that takes flow of the channel, and there's going to be a lot of new content coming out. But I'm going to talk to you guys about what's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks, talk about some other cool stuff that's happening that you guys might want to know about. So the first thing is, with the main channel, lately, as you guys have probably noticed, one thing that we have been lacking on is the LPs, and the reason for that is because it's sort of taken a little bit of a detour away from LPs when it comes to wanting to be able to sit down and put a lot of time into recording a bunch of episodes at once, and I realized that that is not the way I want to do my LPs. I sort of have a different idea in mind on what I want to do for my LPs from now on that are going to sort of set them apart, and this cord's just in my way, man, that are gonna sort of set them apart from my previous LPs, and they're gonna make them a little bit better. I can't really talk too much about what that is at the minute, but I sort of got the idea in mind. I'm gonna put it into place slowly as the months go on, and you guys will sort of see that. But when LPs do return, there's gonna be more talk about that later in this video. There's gonna be a lot of cool different games and fan games and just different suggestions you guys have basically given me. I'm going to play a lot of them on the channel, and there's going to be a difference in how I'm going to do a lot of the fan games, a lot of game suggestions. I'm going to be streaming a lot of them, and I mean I'm going to be streaming a lot more with just in general, not with just Pokemon fan games, but with just streams in general. Now, with that leading me to the sort of next topic here, I just gotta, I'm looking over my notes on my phone here, is what I want to focus on right now until we get back into that LP side of things, which will be happening in like the summer era, or I don't know why I'm calling it era, summer time zone of things. Basically, when May 29th hits is when the summer schedule is going to come into play, and there's going to be a whole new video talking about that then. But I want to focus more on collaborative work and stuff that I've been doing right now recently that's involved a lot of that is the Pokemon Sun and Moon videos with like top 10s, the theory videos and stuff like that we've been making in previous weeks here on the channel. I've been cooperating. I did not mean to say that. Collaborating with other YouTubers and content creators, as you will, over the last couple of weeks, and I plan to do so with a lot more in the upcoming weeks. But in order to do that, I gotta talk to more people about who I'm gonna be collaborating with, and I collaborate with very specific people that I really think I would do a good video with, because I want to be able to have it so that I'm not approaching someone I've never talked to before. And a lot of people have suggested, like, oh, check out this content creator, or check out this person, check out that person. And if I never collaborated with a person before, then chances are I'm probably not gonna or if I never talked to the person before, I guess I should say, I'm probably not gonna reach out and ask to collaborate with them, because it doesn't really make much sense if I don't know the person. So if there are people out there that I know or I've talked to before, or I think would be someone who I'd be interested in maybe collaborating with and see if they'd be interested in it as well, I will definitely go ahead and do so. So if any of you know of any content creators you may want to see me collaborate with, feel free to leave them in the comments. But that's all on that situation. But basically, I just want to do a lot more collaborative work. Most of it will be with friends, to say the least, on that previous thing. I mean, you can leave people you may want to see collaborative work with. Some of them you may even be seeing on the channel in the future. I've seen some suggestions already, and a lot of the ones you've been saying, I've already actually got plans to work with a lot of them on the channel. Sorry, I'm moving my mic closer because it's just a little bit quiet on my Audacity, but I can probably up that in editing. Yeah, so just a lot of collaborative work on the channel is basically what's going to take over the main focus for a little bit until May 29th. And there's still going to be more then, but it's going to go on a bit of a decline a little bit and focus more on some different stuff. But there's still going to be top 10s and theories. It just may not all be collaborative stuff. Now, with that being said, that's going to be the main focus for the Pokemon channel. For the second channel, or I want to just call it Jason Nation Gaming, because that's the channel that it is. Basically, with Jason Nation Gaming, what I want to focus on there is doing a lot more like let's plays and playing different games for when I'm not like trying to focus on playing Pokemon all the time. And I know it's crazy. It's like, your name's Jason Plays Pokemon, but it's like, there's no way you play other games, man. I've seen comments like that before. It's like, but yeah, you know, I've kind of played a ton of other games in my life, and I do enjoy playing other things than just Pokemon, even though it is one of my favorite games of all time. I will say that, but a lot of games that I want to focus on over there, or newer ones that are coming out, and stuff that I want to play, like Far Cry Primal is a game I want to pick up at some point soon, even though I heard it wasn't that amazing, but that's a game I want to play on there at some point. Maybe on a live stream I'll play and then upload it as an LP on that channel. I also want to focus heavily on Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is one of those games that I've been waiting, or I was waiting a long time for before it came out. And it's been out for such a long time, and I've been wanting to make so much content for it, but I just have not had the time to. And I feel as if now is the best time to do it, now that we've started growing a bit of a bigger fan base or an audience. The influx of people into the Jason Nation recently has been crazy, and so I think this would be the best time to talk about it as any. That the second channel is a thing if you did not know about it, and if you didn't, feel free to go subscribe. Links in the description, and it should be on screen somewhere, hopefully, if I remember to edit that in. And we're going to be focusing over there on a lot more like Black Ops 3 Zombies content specifically. Some multiplayer stuff there. There's going to be other games thrown in the mix as well. But Black Ops 3 Zombies is going to be a heavy focus on there, especially for live streams. If I ever do live streams in any other games, a lot of the times we will be doing Pokemon and Black Ops 3 Zombies, but as well as there's going to be other games thrown in the mix there, obviously, that will be streamed on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, too. Black Ops 3 Zombies, I'm not sure if we're going to do that on Twitch and YouTube at the same time yet, but it may happen. Speaking of which, Zetsubo no Shima, it is coming out this Tuesday, the 19th of April, and we're going to be doing a live stream for it right when it comes out, just like we did with Horizon Drock. We're going to be doing one live stream here right on the channel on Jason Plays Pokemon, and then the rest of the streams that day are going to be all carried over on Jason Nation Gaming, which is where we're going to do the rest of the Black Ops 3 Zombies content. I only want to do one live stream over here to sort of make sure everybody who likes Black Ops 3 and maybe a fan of it sees that I'm doing live streams for that on this channel, and then everybody will know to come over to the second channel when I'm doing them over there. Now, before we completely move on from the other, from like what's coming to the channels and what's going on over there as well, there's two big projects I have officially planned out and ready to go. Well, not ready to go; they're not recorded yet, but they're in store for you guys, and they're ready to be executed. I guess the plans are ready, or I can't talk. The plans are ready to be executed. It's all mapped out and blueprinted, I guess you could say, and we're just ready to record them all. There's one project that is actually going to be a collaborative project that's going to be done here on the Pokemon channel this summer as well. And on the second channel, there's going to be an LP, and I briefly talked about this and teased this on a live stream a couple of months back. And I talked about it being one of my favorite games of all time, and it's going to be LP'd, and it's going to be one of the best LPs and most work I've ever put into a series in general. And sorry, if you heard that noise, by the way, that was my chair. It's not going to do it again, of course. Everyone always thinks I fart when my chair moves and does some squeaky noise, but I swear that was my chair. I just choked on my own spit. God damn it, man. I need to take a break when I'm talking. Holy crap. Oh, Lord. Alright, so, as I was going to say, that project is going to be the one I put the most effort into. It's going to be a huge project that I cannot wait to start the work on. I've got all the base ideas and everything, all of it outlined and all that, but I'm just waiting to put it all into effect and make it a reality. So that is going to be a project that's also going to be starting, I think, around the same time that this main project for the Pokemon channel is going to be starting. And there's also another two projects that are going to be coinciding with those that go and happen during the summer as well. But I'm not going to be talking quite about those yet. That'll wait a little bit longer before we get into that. Basically, on May 29th, expect a video that will sort of go over and talk about what the big projects are. It's going to tell you guys everything on May 29th. Alright, so with all that being said, getting that all out of the way, that's like what's coming up for the channels and the big channel updates that I have to talk about for that stuff. Now, live streaming is another big thing that we're going to be talking about here in just a moment, but the first thing I want to also mention again before we get any further and deeper into this video, yesterday we actually managed to hit 15,000 subscribers, which is honestly crazy. I don't even know what to say about that. That's absolutely nuts. And because we hit 15,000, I decided to relaunch the official Jason Nation hoodies and t-shirts and all that. I'm gonna have probably a separate video announcing that tomorrow as well. I'm sorry if it's gonna be like rehashing the same news, but I want to make sure everybody knows about it. So I'm gonna upload another like teaser video for it tomorrow, and there's gonna be an advertisement for all that stuff in my videos and all that for the next like 22 days or so. But pick one up while you can. If you do pick one up, you'll also receive like a a handwritten letter from me, if you are okay with like giving me your information and all that, so I can mail you the letter and all that. But you will receive one from me because I feel like that's like the least I can do to sort of say thank you, as well as if you do get one, I can thank you on Twitter if you tweeted at me or if you Facebook it to me or something like that. Both those links to my Twitter and Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff's in the description. So if you pick one up, whether it be a shirt, hoodie, a sweater, whatever it is, dude, definitely make sure you let me know about it, because I want to be able to thank everybody who does. You are honestly legends, and they're only available for a limited time, so seriously, make sure you scoop one up while you can, because they're not going to be around for much longer, especially the shiny one. That one's only going to be around for a very limited time. The other one is actually a reprint. I'm not wearing, well, I am wearing it right now. I can actually show you guys. It's kind of underneath this one, but it is the official Jason Nation Afro shirt, and I've had this for a long time. A lot of you guys have always asked me like where to get this shirt from, but it's a reprint of the original. As you can see, the orange text, or the text is sort of more orange on this one versus this one that has like you know, sort of yellowy text. It kind of blends with it a little bit, so it's a much nicer reprinted design, all done by the man Hydros. Thank you to you, by the way, man. Big shout outs to you. Pick one up while you can if you have yet to already scoop one of these up. And again, the limited edition shiny ones are going to be only there for a certain amount of time. So if you want to get one of those, make sure you get those while you can. And then the regular reprint ones, those are going to be available forever. Basically, once they're done with Teespring, I'm going to put them on my personal store and you guys can get them then. Alright, so this is going to sort of coincide with the P.O. Box thing for the 15,000 subscriber type of idea that I had going here. So basically what I want to do is I want to do an Omegle meetup for 15,000 subscribers with you guys. I want to do that. I want to get the best reactions and the best whatever, like the best moments from it, basically. And I'm gonna live stream it on, I'm pretty sure I'll probably do it on YouTube, or I may do it on Twitch, just depends whichever one I do, but I'm not sure which one it'll be yet. But basically what I want to do is I want to meet up with a bunch of you guys, and I want to say hello, answer questions, and just meet a bunch of dudes in the Jason Nation and say what's up. And it's like the first time I've ever done something like that, but I feel that this is like the best time to finally do it. I was going to do it originally back for 10K, but I never ended up doing it because I just didn't feel like maybe the time was right. But I feel like now the time is right to do that, and we'll do a 15,000 subscriber Omegle meetup. I know a lot of people have done that, but I feel like that would be something fun to do for 15K and meet a bunch of you guys, say what's up, say hello, answer some questions, and try to get through as many of you guys as I can. And then after all of it's done, then I can compile it all into one big video and upload it to the channel. So I think that would be pretty fun. It's something awesome that all you guys can get involved with on a certain day, probably like on a weekend, not like on a Saturday I'll do it or something like that. As well as the P.O. Box. Now this P.O. Box was something I was talking about for a long time, where basically you guys could send in cool stuff like fan art, letters, even some people have offered to send in stuff like Pokemon cards and old like Pokemon games they have. I don't really want that you to necessarily send in anything that's like valuable like that. I honestly would prefer if it was just like letters and fan art. If you have anything cool you want to send in, like, you know, like I said, like if you have cool Pokemon cards that you just don't want anymore, you want to send them in, sure, I'll definitely take them off your hands. That's awesome. I'm trying to actually grow my collection again, so that would be cool, but it's not required. And then by all means, it does not mean you have to do or send, sorry, does not mean you have to send anything. I can't talk today, man. Send in anything just because we have one open. The P.O. Box will be open for those who want to send stuff in. You can send stuff in, and basically I'll try to do it maybe weekly or monthly, however often we get to do it, depending on how much people send in. And I'll be able to sit down and do like a giant mail opening video and be able to open up people's stuff, like letters and stuff that they send in to the P.O. Box and all that. Now, it's not officially set up yet, but if enough people like the idea of me doing that, then leave a comment down below. Let me know if you think I should do that. There's going to be certain rules and restrictions that go along with that, because I know some people send some weird stuff in their P.O. boxes, and there's definitely going to be some restrictions. But what I will say is, if you guys think that is a good idea, let me know in the comment section if you think you would maybe send something in like a letter, fan art, or something like that. I don't care if it's handwritten or whatever it may be. I just think it would be cool to get stuff like physically from you guys rather than just comments. Like a comment you would leave on my video, you can write it in the letter, make it as long as you want, and send it to me so I can hand read it, and I can even sign and send some stuff back too. I just think it would be a really cool idea. So you let me know in the comments if you guys would like me to do something like that in the future. And with basically the final thing that I want to talk about today is something that's been kind of pondering and surfacing around in my mind, and I don't know an answer to it, and I kind of want to get your guys' opinions on it. It's been a very long time since we've ever done anything like TCG related on the channel, but I was thinking, would you guys like if I decided to bring back TCG to the channel and maybe did some more like card openings and stuff like that, some new sets that come out? I was collecting a lot of Roaring Skies, and I'm like 95% sure I have only like 60% or 70% of the cards in that set entirely completed. So I only need like probably another like 45-50 cards in the set, and I'm good to go. And most of them are like the EXs and stuff like that, but I haven't really collected any of the newer sets. But if I do, I might bring back TCG to the channel and start doing some more card openings and unboxings. So you guys let me know if you want to see anything like that. We might do some stuff like that, live TCG openings on the channel or something like that. We'll do something live stream related, because like I said, a lot of live streams are going to be happening on the channel, and I'll have another further video out coming soon about my full live stream schedule and what I plan on doing for like live streams on the channel and how many times per week I plan on doing it. But stay on the lookout for that, because that's going to be happening at... Excuse me, I'm burping in the middle of what I'm trying to say. Something, man. Stay on the lookout for that, and let me know when you guys would like to see some more live streams. Like, give me specific days in the comments when you want to see more of them, and maybe some days when you, majority of you guys are busy, I'll stream less on certain days, so I can figure out the best days to stream aside from the ones like Tuesday and Sunday that are already scheduled streams we do no matter what every week. But maybe I'm trying to figure out some other days that I could stream on regularly as well that will work for everybody, and certain time zones as well. So you let me know in the comments like your best days to watch streams on, your favorite days to watch streams on, or whatever, if it doesn't really matter. And as well as let me know if you want to see some TCG return to the channel. And with that being said, guys, my name is Jason. I'm going to get on out of here now. I don't know why I started my outro off with my name is Jason. I never start my outro off like that. That was kind of weird. Is someone else taking over me and doing this video? I don't even know, man. But with that being said, I'm going to get on out of here now, because I don't really have much else to say. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jason, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!